Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Zimbabwe. Good evening, wherever in the world. Welcome to this session where I'm going to show you how you can get started with Python. So, many of you would want to know what is data science and what is Python. So, Python is a programming language which was ranked #1 in the world in the for the past 2 years. Actually, Python has been #1 in the world, and in terms of data science, it's actually the de facto language that is used. Right. So today I'm just gonna go through and show you guys how you can set up Python, and once you have your Python in your local computer, we can start to do some code. So you would want to know, but still, why do you really have to do Python? Okay, Python is very good because it is reproducible, right? So what this means is this: let's say you are doing an analysis today, right? And then tomorrow you do the same analysis again, right? Then the next day after you do that analysis again. What you may want to know what you may need to do in that case is you may want to automate that part so that you don't have to do it over and over again. Then the other thing that's good about Python is that it integrates well with other languages or with other programming languages, right? So that's why Python is good. Then the other thing that I can think of is that in terms of speed, and then it can scale. So I hope I've answered you. Then the next question that you'd want to ask is to say, let's say I start to learn Python today. How long does it take to learn Python and to start to use it at work? Okay. So I think, to be honest, it depends with the person, and also it depends with the mentor. Sometimes you can actually learn from someone who really knows what he's doing, and sorry. Okay, so you can have a mentor who's very good, and if that person, you have that sort of a person that can help you to quickly uh, get started with Python, right? So today, like I said, it's just about showing you how you can install Python, which is what we are going to do right now. So what you just need to do is to visit Anaconda. When you get to Anaconda, like as you're gonna see, they have got the Python framework, which is good, like the Jupyter Notebook. Then you can also have Spider and many other interesting just frameworks that you can use Python to work with, right? So you can also use Python to work with Amazon. It integrates with Google as well. It integrates with SAP. So what you really find is that all these big companies, they have they integrate well with Python, right? So let's get started. I'm going to type Anaconda. As you can see there, I'm going to Anaconda right now. Okay, so as soon as I land in Anaconda, what do I want to do? You can see here where it says download Anaconda there. I'll just click that there. Then you can see I'm in Anaconda products, right? I'm here in products. So team, enterprise, professional, individual edition, open source distribution. So this is the sort of edition that you want, right? The individual edition. Then you can go there, go down. install Anaconda. That's what you may want to do, right? Then which Anaconda do you want? I use a 64-bit computer and I use a Windows, so that's why I'm going to pick this one. If you are using a MacBook, then you may have to use the Mac. If you are on Linux, then again you just do the same. All you just need is to say, okay, what's my computer? Then you pick the one that's suitable for your machine, right? So that's it. I'm now saving the file. Then the file Anaconda will start downloading. I just need to say where do I want to save my Anaconda. So in this case, I'm just gonna save Anaconda in my my downloads, right? Then I've actually saved the file. So the file is downloading right now. So as the file is downloading, maybe we can just talk about what you can expect from this course. To say, okay, if I spend let's say, you know, 1 hour a day of learning Python a day, if I invest my 1 hour a day in Python, what will I get? Okay, I think if you can look what's happening, if you're in Zimbabwe, you can find that UZ, Chiwaye University of Technology, NAST, you know, all these programs, they're just integrating into one thing called data. It can, you know, the names could be different: data X, data what, data YY, data ZZ, but every institution is agreeing that data is now the real thing, you know, and IT is the real thing. So you find that, you know, when you do data science, you can then learn all these skills, you know, like you are doing the core thing. Like as a data scientist, like myself, I'm a data scientist. First, before I could do data scientist, I had to do, you know, data cleaning. After data cleaning, I had to do data manipulation. After data manipulation, I had to do data visualization. After data visualization, I had to do machine learning, you know. So that's those four things, the sort of things that you need to do, you know, to understand as a data scientist. But well, if you are doing data analyst, you need to just know, you know, importing data, cleaning data, data manipulation, then communicating your results, right? That's all you need to know. So you can see, actually my computer is fast. I've downloaded Anaconda. So after that, you just right click, then you just say, okay, run as administrator, right? So I'm now installing Anaconda. Okay, so let's just go back to the story that I was just talking about, to say, you know, why Python. So yeah, by 2023 in Zimbabwe, there will be over 3,000 data scientists in the country. Every university will be doing data science. So, you know, each and every company, all these other roles will actually be merged. The biggest departments will be like data scientists. All these chief technology officers will be data scientists, you know. So that's the direction that the world is going. If you really want to work in the future, you know, for an organization, the way you can add value, it will be like if you're a data scientist. Like personally, when I look at my workplace, I can work in any department, right? Because you know, I can do SQL, I can do SQL, I can do programming, I can do dashboards, I can do creating a system from scratch, you know, I can do. So that's the sort of, you know, agility that you need for you to be employable in the 21st century. So as you can see, I'm now installing my Anaconda. You know, it's very fast. As you can see there, my Anaconda is installing. After I finish it, to run it, then we'll pick it from there. So here's what I'm gonna do, because some people have been asking me, okay, so are we gonna get certificates or what? What I can do is I'm gonna teach you guys like we'll do course by course, right? Then when I teach you, if you really take this seriously, I'll then tell you to say, okay, from the way I see things, you're understanding things very fast. Then I'll then recommend you to say, okay, with what you have learned, I think you can qualify to do this skill and get this certificate, from this such a place, then you can also share with me, like your data sets. You don't have to give me your data because of the privacy policies that companies have. So what you just need to do is you just share with me like a toy data set, right? What you just need to do, if you are my student, right, and you face a problem and you want to solve the problem, what you just need to do is just send me like something that represents what the data set looks like. You don't give me the data set because that's your company. We don't want to we just have to comply. Myself, I'm a Christian, so as children of God, we need to comply with these things and not end up like doing things that are wrong. So just give me your data set, your toy data set. I'll be able to assist you, right? So that's it. As you can see, my Python is loading. It might take some time, but that's just basically how you load your Python, right? Okay. So let's see if the Python have stopped, but it could take some time, right? So here's the thing. What actually happens is that Python, you can do a lot of things. Like the way that I'm planning this is we might take some time doing the introduction, right? Because obviously the difficult part is when you're doing the introduction, right? When you're being introduced to a new language, we are going to talk about lists, then we are going to talk about dictionaries, then we are going to talk about sets, then we are going to discuss also about tuples. I think these are broadly the data types. Then these are the building blocks. Then what will just happen is that with these building blocks, we add complexity and chain, like chain methods, right? By chain, what I'm saying is that you just extend the item. If you're coming from Excel, this is like nesting. You do your nest, you chain. That's like chaining methods. You're writing very, very long codes or something. So yeah, that's what will only change. Like maybe you can say I've got a list of lists and I'm now converting into a data frame. I'm now converting into a series. I'm now working a numpy array. Okay, so now I want to work with this data as a matrix, right? So those are the things that will only change, but everything else will remain the same, right? Okay, so guys, I think for now I have to stop because this video is getting very long. But that's how you can download Anaconda and install it. After when this video Anaconda finishes, I'm going to show you how you can proceed, right? Okay.